Hello, this is D, and I'm back with another video. And earlier today, I did a live stream of Microsoft's Xbox Partner Preview Program, and it was quite a good show. Now, after I did my recording, I was going over the footage, and I noticed that my microphone was turned off, and it kind of annoyed me. And I was saying so much stuff in that video that I decided to redo it. Now, we're going to be watching these trailers again. We're not going to go through every single trailer. We're going to cover the best trailers of the day. Also, these are going to be in 4K. I really wanted to talk about Alan Wake. Now, Alan Wake 2 is coming out on Friday, and this game is set to break hardware. Now, the requirements of this game on PC are quite high. So a lot of people are wondering, how is this going to perform on console? Well, today we had our first look of this game running on the Xbox Series X. So we're going to get into that, and I'm going to give you guys my analysis on what I think the performance metrics going to lie on console. Now, I was saying in today's video or on the live stream when I was talking to myself that Alan Wake 2 is going to be a great comparison because this is our first game that we're going to get on Xbox that's going to showcase mesh shaders. Now, the PlayStation 5 does not support mesh shaders. They support primitive shaders. So how is this game going to run on the PlayStation 5? Now, on PC, the requirements are that you have a GPU that is capable of doing mesh shading. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this game stacks up on the PlayStation 5 compared to the Xbox Series X. Now, at the beginning of the generation, I was talking about how mesh shaders was an advantage on Microsoft's console. Now, you guys know that Microsoft, they're really, or I should say third parties, also the first parties, they're not using all of the features of the Xbox Series X. Now is our first opportunity to see a game running with mesh shaders against the PlayStation 5 that doesn't support mesh shaders. It's so interesting. I don't know, maybe I'm more invested in it than you guys, but I really want to see this comparison. I want to see how Alan Wake 2 compares on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So we're going to go into some of the footage that we've seen today. Now, Ark Survival Ascended. This game actually surprised me. I was not expecting this game to look like this. It was such a fantastic looking title. The finals was good. There were so many good games that were shown today. RoboCop was absolutely stunning. So these three games right here, I'm just gonna let a little bit of the trailers play. Now, as I've been talking, the finals has been showing, and as you can see, it looks really fantastic. It looks like it's an arena-based shooter, and I really like the mechanics of it. It looks like it's something new, and the graphics look pretty good. Now, I see when they shoot the enemies, they turn into coins, so I'm thinking that the characters that are in the game is some type of virtual representation of themselves, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense when you shoot them, they turn into coins, or maybe that was just something done for the trailer. Nonetheless, it looks really cool, and I can't wait to play this game. Now, we're gonna get into Ark Survival and RoboCop. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about some more games.
Trouble.
This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business in old Detroit.
Every gang in the city start advertising their services.
I've got to go, but the party goes on.
We need to find him before things get out of control.
Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
Mr. Spike has become my business partner.
Such as meeting the new guy tonight at the old slaughterhouse.
I hear music. We're getting close. Definitely hear some commotion on the other side.
Justice never sleeps.
I'm not playing any more games! After him!
I have a large supply of bullets.
I ain't scared of you. I'm pumped up with milk like a freaking power plant.
Then get ready for a meltdown.
What's that noise?
You now have 5 seconds to comply.
Ark Survival looked fantastic. I was not expecting this from this game, and it's now on one of my playlists. I'm going to have to play this game when it comes out, and it looks like we don't have that long to wait. It's going to come out in 2024. I would say probably mid-2024 we can expect this game. Now, RoboCop, it's fantastic. I got to say, I played the demo on Steam, and if you have a PC, you can download this demo right now. This game does come out on the 2nd of November, so there's not really a long wait for this game. Now, I will say personally, I grew up on RoboCop, so I might have a little bit of a bias to it. From what I've played, it's really accurate to the RoboCop lore, and I just can't wait to play this game. Now, hopefully I will get a review code and we'll see this game on my channel day and date. Now, we're going to get into a few more games here. We're going to see Metal Gear Solid and a few other titles, and then we're going to wrap it up with Alan Wake 2 and what I think is going to be a stunning game on every single platform. Now, Still Wakes the Deep. What a fantastic looking title. It's really eerie. I want to know a lot more about it, but I gotta say, from my initial impression of the game, it looks fantastic. And this showcase is really surprising me. They're showing some fantastic games. Yes, they are third-party games, but they're going to be, a lot of them, in Game Pass day and date. And nonetheless, they're going to be on the Xbox console. And that is a good thing. Now, Metal Gear Solid, we got our first look at Snake Eater running on the Xbox Series X. We got a look of the real-time game, the engine, first in-engine look, I should say, of the game. And I gotta say, it was fantastic. Now, this is running on Unreal Engine 5. I'm not a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, I'll be honest with you guys. Some of the story, I get lost in it. I'll just be honest with you guys. But Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, I do remember that game, and I did play it. And I gotta say, the reimagining of this game, especially in Unreal Engine 5, makes it a must-play in my opinion. Now, I gotta give credit where due. Now, I complain about Microsoft because I want them to be a better company. I want Microsoft, the Xbox brand, to be number one. And lately, they've been going all out. Satya Nadella went on the record and said they're going to double down on them acquiring studios on their gaming division. That is good news. The marketing in the last few weeks, Microsoft has ramped up the marketing just in time for the holiday season. Now, if you haven't been aware, they have been advertising on that huge sphere in Las Vegas, and they put their Power of Their Dreams campaign on it, and I gotta say, it looks fantastic. Now, if you're in Vegas and you've seen this, please let me know how awesome it is, because it just looks fantastic. That sphere is huge. As you guys can see on the screen, this is an awesome advertising tool. Now, I'm hearing that inside the sphere, they have these concerts, and it's like something out of this world, so futuristic that they have an entire screen. Actually, the entire inside of that dome is also screened. So I can just imagine how this looks from the outside, much less the inside. Now, if you're going to Las Vegas, make sure that you definitely visit the sphere. That's going to be my #1 destination when I go to Vegas. Now, let's get into Alan Wake 2. Now, that game looked fantastic, and they had it running on the Series X. This was not on PC. This was running on the Series X. I could tell by the prompts. I could tell by the resolution. I could tell by the frame rate. So this game is coming out on Friday, and we're going to see how well mesh shaders perform on the Series X. Now, the developer came out and said that console players will be in for a surprise because they've optimized it well for the consoles. So how's it going to run on the PlayStation 5 that does not have mesh shaders? There's going to be a difference in performance. Are we going to see the PlayStation 5 beat the Xbox Series X when it has native mesh shader support? This is a very big comparison. Now, I've been talking about mesh shaders from the beginning, how this was an advantage for Microsoft, seeing how the PlayStation 5 does not have mesh shaders. Now we get to put that to test. This game should support mesh shaders on the Xbox Series X on PC. It is a requirement of the game. So how is this running on the PlayStation 5? This is all going to be answered in just a few days, and I gotta say, it's very interesting. Now, right now, I'm gonna leave you guys with some footage of this game running on the Series X. Now, this is extended gameplay, and I gotta say, it's very impressive. This is running on the console. Now, the performance, I think we were looking at either 1440p 30 FPS or 1080p 30 FPS. To me, I saw a lot of aliasing, which kind of tells me that it was probably a 1080p image, and it was running at 30 FPS. Now, I was expecting this game to have a 1440p mode running at 30 FPS, so perhaps I'm wrong on the resolution, and it's just the aliasing that I'm noticing. But it was running at 30 FPS. Now, I do hope that there's going to be a 1080p 60 FPS mode. Now, it won't be a native 1080p image. It will be an upscaled image to 1080p. Now, this game should support FSR. It's going to have to support FSR because it's a very demanding game. Once again, on PC, it is demanding. So I really want to know its performance on the next generation console. And this video here kind of gives us a little look into what we can expect later on this week. Now, I will say the fidelity of the game, it looks excellent. The frame rate, it's 30 FPS. Now, like I said, I hope there's a 60 FPS option, but 30 FPS might be all we can expect out of this game running on the consoles. Once again, I said on PC, even a high-end PC There's a lot of requirements to run this game at a high resolution and 60 FPS. There's a lot of people that have a well spec'd out rig that won't be able to run this game at 60 FPS. So it's going to be really interesting to see the performance of this on the console. But for now, I'm just going to leave you with this footage of this game running on the Xbox Series X. It looks fantastic. I want to know what you guys think about today's showcase. What do you think about this game running on the Series X? Are you excited for Alan Wake 2? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like I usually say, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next video and enjoy this extended gameplay.
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story?
Water pressed in on out of the question! Openings to felt good.
She can't see me in the light. Where is she?
Restless dreams.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, cobweb of my soul, my face forever, seeking to be whole, driven by passion, raging like a storm.
The overlap is at the pond. Fuck. Here we go again.